Would you consider cancer insurance as a vital part of your financial planning? You should. I want to share with you our story of our cancer journey. This is why I concentrate on helping folks get cancer insurance. I am dealing with cancer right now myself. So be patient with me. Sometimes my mouth and my brain are not on the same page. Watch this till the end. It could make a big difference in your future. When my wife got brain cancer, she, she could not work. We lost her income and we lost our home eventually. She went into the hospital and stayed for 30 days. I had to try to keep my full time job and take care of our three children, all under the age of 4. I kept trying to keep up with all the bills. When you have less money coming in than you have bills, you're in trouble, right? So if you lost an income due to cancer, a heart attack, or stroke, would your finances be in the negative every month? If so, you need to get cancer or critical illness policy today. Don't wait. We thankfully had some cancer insurance because my wife got me to get level headed and get some. We got it, and it was great to get a check. I am sure you would agree. To act and have less money now is better than to take no action and lose everything later. Would you agree? Well, the cancer really took a toll on us. She was out of work for a long time. It took a while to get on disability, so we ended up losing the house. This is why I try to get folks set up with 40K to 50K critical illness policy or a cancer policy. So many families lose their home because of the big three main medical issues. I have some questions I want you to think about and consider. What would your situation look like if you lost an income? Where would you live if the bank took your home because of the loss of income? What plan do you have if you get cancer or if you can't work? So if one of you got cancer, would you want to do all you could to survive? So would you agree you need some type of coverage in place to help with cancer? Have you ever heard the best insurance is the insurance you have? When you possibly get cancer, how would you use the 40 to 50K you get from the insurance company? This money would come directly to you. You don't have to worry about them not paying. They've been in business for over 100 years, and in 2019, they paid out over $7 billion to their policyholders. And in 2022, they paid out over $6 billion. I know you are probably thinking, I need a little time to think about this. With the rise in cancer diagnosis, if if you have a family or a couple, someone will eventually have cancer, some sooner than others. My wife and I both have had cancer, and I am still fighting mine. I am I am doing everything I can to win my battle. I have even rented a machine from Australia that worked with a doctor over there. When you get the check, you can use it to pay your house payment, your car payment. You can use it for buying food, whatever you want. You can even use it to help fight your cancer or pay your deductibles. So I ask you, do you really want to think about it? Or are you ready to just trust your logical side and your emotional side and move forward and at least talk to me about your plan and then move forward? You can have peace of mind knowing that if you do get cancer, you have a cushion of a check coming in to help you pay the bills and to help you pay to fight the cancer so you will survive. After all, you want to do all you can to survive, right? So I ask you, what would you do with a check for 40K or 50K or even 100K? How would you how would it help you to save your home? How would you use it to help you fight cancer and survive? I know these times are hard and some people are living paycheck to paycheck. But can I ask you a simple question? If your finances are tight now, how much tighter would it be if you lost an income or even just reduced your hours? Would you be willing to give up maybe a cup of coffee or a cup of coffee a day or going out to eat or something so that you can secure your future when cancer comes knocking? You can get some cancer policy for as little as $1 a day. It would be worth doing without something to get you some protection, right? I was sure glad that we had ours. You can choose how much you want, from 10K to 100K. I recommend 30 to 40,000 or 50,000. You may not think you're going to need it right now. You think you can go low, but if you get cancer, trust me, I know. I deleted my savings account. I deleted some of my retirement fund, but I'm still alive. So it was worth it. The more monthly income you have, the higher the amount you will need. You know, some of you may need 30,000, 50,000. Some of you may need 100K. Some of you may be saying, well, I have a wonderful nest egg in my savings account, right? Yeah, so did I. I had some money in my savings account. Do you really want to empty your savings account trying to fight cancer? That's that's great planning on your part. Would you like to make money and make that money work for you better than just stuck in a small interest-bearing savings account? How about making that money work twice as hard for you? Ask me about taking that savings account money and putting it into something that gains compounded interest that you can use to invest in money making opportunities anytime you want with no penalties. You see what I'm saying? How would you feel about getting a check for 50K and not having to give the IRS 10K or 15K in taxes? It does not go on your tax return and put you up to a higher tax bracket. You keep the 50K yourself. Consider this. Just, just think about this. If you pay $40 a month and you get cancer 10 years later, you've paid in 4,880 or $4,800 and you get a check for 50K tax free. That is a $45,200 return on your cancer savings account. Now, you like that idea, I'm sure, right? So, how does that compare to putting $40 a month into your savings account? No comparison, right? That is what I thought. Do you agree? Now, does that make it worthwhile to you to at least look into getting some cancer insurance or heart attack and stroke? What I like to do is I like to put all three of them together because you never know what life is going to throw at you, right? I didn't. I mean, one day my wife was fine. The next day she was in the hospital for 30 days. Now, so to see what is available to you, just click the link and fill out the form for us so that we can contact you, see what type of plan you have, see if you want to move forward. Most people, when they see what they can get and what type of return they're going to have with doing that and how it will help them save their house, pay their house payment, their car payment, and food, they decide to move forward. Because now, just take this opportunity to protect yourself from a financial disaster. You need to just do it. That's what my wife told me. Just do it. Let's just do it, honey. We get hundreds of these requests a week due to the rise of cancer, heart attack, and stroke. So kindly fill out all the boxes to get a quote and then submit it. You will get a quote with a calendar link to set up an appointment to talk and finish filling out the application. It will take about 15 minutes to finish and get you covered. We can do it over Zoom, over Google Meets, or over the phone. It'll all be done real smooth, real easy. It won't take long. And you'll have coverage. You'll have peace of mind. Don't wait to submit the form and get don't wait to submit the form and get your cancer, heart attack, or stroke lump sum check policy in place quickly. Cancer always comes as a shock. It did for us. It did for me. We never expected my wife to have brain cancer or me to have my cancer. It is in the moment of decision that your financial destiny is shaped for you and your family's future. Take this opportunity to plan ahead. Planning ahead is better than planning after it happens. Yes, you should decide based on if you want to keep the house if you get cancer. Most people that get cancer end in financial ruin, and a lot lose their home like we did. Even though we got the check, it was so expensive. I mean, 30 days in a hospital, 2 weeks in ICU, put into a self-induced coma, just try to save her brain. I mean, yeah, you don't want to lose your home, do you? You want to keep that equity. You want to keep that home. You don't want to have to move. You don't want to have to move back in with your parents or be out on the street. And if something happens that you die right away, you want your family to be able to have the time to do what they need to do so they don't wind up on the street. Just just do it. Fill out the form and submit it today. Don't wait. We can help you get the process started. This is a decision with the long term in mind. This is also a 3x win-win-win. You get some coverage for cancer, heart attack, and stroke. Your family gets some benefits, and I get to keep fighting my cancer and helping others avoid losing their home like we did. Now, we look forward to working with you. You have a blessed day, and we will talk to you soon. Thank you. See you later, alligator.